Well, hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to your Tuesday Thought Twist. I am Deb Penner, your alignment coach with Drops in the Bucket, and this is your weekly opportunity to become a better manager of your immensely beautiful human brain. Let's jump in, and I would like to see in the comments if this sounds familiar to you. There is this big thing that you want. I'm not talking about like, I want to cut down to 1 cup of coffee or I want to remember to wash my face before I go to bed. I'm talking about like, I want to start my own business. I want to publish a book. I want to get into the corner office at my company. I want to totally rescript my relationship with food. I want to find my forever partner. I want to leave my marriage. I'm talking big stuff here. So there's this big thing that you want to create for yourself, and you're actually taking action towards the big thing, but it's totally not working for you. Is this sounding familiar? So you're not sitting around dreaming about the big thing. You're not afraid to go for the big thing. You're actually going for the big thing. But the going seems to be like this 1 step forward, 3 steps back process constantly, and you're exhausted. Tell me if this is sounding familiar. If it is, today is for you. There are a number of reasons that we can find ourselves in this spot, but there's a very specific one that I want to talk to you about today. Our self-actualization, our co-creation, our massive power that we are able to access when we are in alignment is at the top of this energetic structure, if you will, that's shaped very much like a pyramid. And you can see echoes of this structure in other areas. For example, in the chakra system, you're going to see the same sort of progression. If you're looking for a really great, super clear visual, Google Maslow's hierarchy of needs. MASLOW, Maslow, hierarchy of needs. The idea is that these really big, lofty things, these huge pieces of self-actualization, these deep alignments with our purpose, are at the very pinnacle of an energetic structure that has to exist in order for us to really set that pinnacle piece. So if you're looking at your chakra system, your root chakra, your safety, your physiological needs is at the base of that system. Ditto with Maslow's hierarchy. The first layer of Maslow's hierarchy is physiological needs. So shelter, food, water, air. The second level is safety, emotional safety, physical safety, financial safety, freedom from being in areas of war, from exploitation, etc., etc. And these pyramids are not like the food pyramid. Excuse me, guys, it's been smoky at my house, so I'm a little phlegmy. Sorry about that. So this pyramid is not like the food pyramid where you don't want very much of what's on top. This pyramid is more about how weighty the things on top are. So this pinnacle place, you guys, my screen just went blank. Okay, weird things are happening in my world today. It's fine. This pinnacle place, think of it like this gold topper that you're going to put on your pyramid. So these big deal things that we try to accomplish that don't work out for us are in this, again, self-actualization, full alignment, co-creation part of this energetic structure, which is like this gold pinnacle we're going to set on top of this pyramid. It's really valuable. It's really important. So it's not like the sugar part of the food pyramid where we're like, oh, we don't really want any of that. It's just a little sprinkle on top. Quite the opposite. This stuff is the best stuff, but it's so valuable and it's so heavy. And if you're trying to set this thing that's just loaded with the weight of value on top of a shaky base, that's where we get into, it's one of the ways that we get into this place where it's like, I take an action, but then I fall way back. I take another action, I fall way back. So the base of this pyramid has to be super strong. So look at, if you're not familiar with the chakra system, look at what your chakras mean. Look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And if you're in this place where you are struggling to set that golden pinnacle, ask yourself if the rest of your pyramid is strong. Safety first. You've got to meet all of those basic needs and set up this beautiful, strong base of this energetic structure before you can settle that really heavy, high value, total alignment, purpose-led piece at the top. Curious how that's landing with you today. How are you feeling about this thought? Is it helpful for you? Can you see where maybe you didn't lay some pieces of your foundation, and that's how come these big moves that you're trying to make just aren't settling in well for you? I would love to talk with you about this in person. You can always do that for free. We can hop on the phone anytime and we can talk about this or any of the other things that we talk about here in our Tuesday Thought Twists. And the best way to do that is just to go ahead and visit my website, which is dropswithdeb, DROPS, withdeb.com. And right there at the top of the page, there's a picture of me with a little button next to it. Just click on that button. You'll be able to pick yourself a time. We'll hop on the phone and we'll start talking about this pyramid structure. What is in your gold pinnacle piece? And how do we get that structure solid for you so that when you set those big deal pieces, they're sitting on a really solid foundation? I can't wait to talk to you, and I'll see you next week.